While millions of people have received the $1,200 stimulus payments from the government, some recipients of Social Security or other government benefits are asking, where is my money? Can Social Security beneficiaries get the payment? The answer is yes. Even though you receive Social Security help, you can still qualify. In today's video, I will break down a few things you should know about the stimulus payment in regards to Social Security and SSI beneficiaries. But before we dive in, be sure to subscribe to avoid missing out on the latest helpful videos on this channel. My goal is to bring you the helpful and useful information you need during this period from credible sources. So smash the like button, subscribe, and share this video to help others out as well. Thank you. The initial proposal was that low-income Social Security recipients would only get half of the amount, but that is actually not the case. According to the IRS, Social Security recipients who weren't required to file federal tax returns for 2018 or 2019 will receive $1,200 stimulus payments automatically based on information contained in their 1099 benefit statements. So, if you are collecting Social Security benefits for retirement, disability, or Supplemental Security Income (SSI), you will qualify for the stimulus payments. The Social Security Administration recently updated its guidance on the stimulus payments for both Social Security and SSI beneficiaries. Generally, people who receive those benefits will get their payments automatically, the government has said, but there are situations that could complicate how fast the money goes out. Beneficiaries who are first in line to get their payments include those who filed their federal tax returns that included their direct deposit information. Automatic stimulus payments began on April 15th for those individuals, but those who receive the federal tax refund by mail have a longer wait, as they will receive paper stimulus checks instead. Okay, on May 14th, the Social Security Administration released an economic impact payment guide for Social Security beneficiaries and Supplemental Security Income recipients. This guide provides detailed information for Social Security beneficiaries and SSI income recipients who qualify. And here are a few important things I think you should know. Number one, the IRS, not the SSA, the Social Security Administration, will send all payments electronically or by paper checks in the mail. Number two, the IRS began issuing economic impact payments on or about April 15th to people who received a tax refund electronically and to the same account as the tax refund. If you did not get an electronic refund or no refund at all, the IRS will send your payment by mail. Payments will be issued on a staggered basis beginning in late April. Number three, only the IRS can answer questions you may have about your personal or family situations. Please do not call the Social Security Administration with your payment questions. Okay? I'll do my best to explain the different situations pointed out in this 7-page guide. So give this video a thumbs up and share it with others to help them find it quicker. Thank you. Okay. If you began receiving Social Security retirement, survivors, or disability benefits before January 1st of 2020 and you filed a 2019 or 2018 tax return, you will receive a $1,200 stimulus payment plus $500 for a qualified child listed on your tax return. For a child not listed on your tax return, you must wait to file a tax year 2020 return to receive that payment, that $500 payment for the child. Okay, if you began receiving Social Security retirement, survivors, or disability benefits before January 1 of 2020 and did not file 2019 or 2018 tax return, you should receive your $1,200 payment by the end of April in the same way you receive your Social Security benefit. and $500 payment for each child. If the IRS already processed your $1,200 payment, or if you miss the April 22nd deadline, you must wait to file a tax year 2020 tax return to receive the additional $500 per qualifying child. Your $1,200 payment is not affected. Hey, don't forget to subscribe if you would like to get the latest helpful updates. Also, be sure to like and share this video. Thank you. Okay, moving on. If you began receiving Supplemental Security Income SSI before January 1 of 2020 and filed a 2019 or 2018 tax return, you will receive a $1,200 stimulus payment plus $500 for a qualified child listed on your tax return. For a child not listed on your tax return, you must wait to file a tax year 2020 tax return to receive the $500 payment. Okay, again, if you began receiving Supplemental Security Income SSI before January 1 of 2020 and did not file a 2019 or 2018 tax return, you will receive your $1,200 stimulus payment in the same way you receive your monthly SSI payment. Direct deposit and direct express by May 13th. Paper checks, which is already passed, that's when you should have gotten it. Paper checks began to mail May 15th. If the IRS did not already process your $1,200 stimulus payment and you entered your information or your children's information into the tool by May 5th, you should receive, or you should have received, the $500 payment with your $1,200 payment. So people are asking, what's the qualifying child? The IRS lists rules for the qualifying child applicable to the child tax credit. The child qualifies if the child, 1, is your son, daughter, stepchild, eligible foster child, brother, sister, stepbrother, stepsister, half-brother, half-sister, or a descendant of any of them. Okay, 2, if the child was under 17 at the end of 2019. 3, if the child did not provide half of his or her own support for 2019. Basically, the child lived with you for more than half of 2019. Okay, the next one, if the child is claimed as a dependent on your tax return, and also if the child does not file a joint return for the year or files it only to claim a refund of withheld income tax or estimated tax paid. And also if the child was a U.S. citizen, a U.S. national, or a U.S. resident alien. The CARES Act also requires the qualifying child to have a valid social security number or an adoption taxpayer identification number, ATIN. Okay, all this information I got from the IRS website, from the SSA website. So this is all legit stuff. And again, disclaimer, I am not an accountant. You can talk to your CPA for more information, but Congress has indicated that a second stimulus package is very likely. I'll continue to update you on the new information as it arises. While the future of a second stimulus bill remains undecided, if you would like to learn how to make some money online wherever you are during this period, please be sure to check out the video on the left. Remember, we are all in this together, so help others by sharing this video and giving this video a thumbs up. Also, be sure to subscribe to avoid missing out on the latest helpful videos on this channel. Together, we will rise again. Stay safe and thank you for watching.